at the quarterback? If not Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, then
Oh, that's tough because I feel that leaves me Will Levis or Anthony Richardson, and I think I would take Anthony Richardson at that point just on the ability. To me, he quite simply he's Cam Newton light. Not just because Cam Newton started at Florida, but he's got the size, the speed, the athleticism, the arm strength. Has to work on the accuracy, very similar to Cam Newton. Inconsistent at times. Well, he's very inconsistent at times. So he's the old cliche of a project. He's not somebody that's coming in year one. He definitely needs a year to sit. And so Patrick Mahomes had a year to sit. So there's nothing wrong with that. So I think I would go with him. Will Levis, I struggle with. Not that you particularly asked, but I'll be brief. But Will Levis will turn 24 in June, and I was a big Kenny Pickett proponent last year, who also turned 24 last June. But Will skipped his bowl game, which not that big of a deal in today's age. But he's skipping the Senior Bowl after the invite. He's not going to throw at the combine, and so that leaves his pro day. And for somebody who had a lackluster year. I've heard all the noise about, Kentucky wasn't strong this year. Didn't have Wan'Dale Robinson or an elite receiver to throw to. I get it. But even still, I would have liked to seen something a little more from Will, or at least for him to showcase, hey, I want this. This is not only the player that I'm hyped to be, but this is who I am, and this is what I will be in the NFL. And so I keep thinking, what are you hiding? And so I think that's another reason why it's almost like, I'm taking, in my opinion, the lesser of the two evils. Is the devil worse than the devil you don't, or the other way around?
I completely agree in terms of I'm a huge Richardson fan. That snappy release is so exciting to watch. I definitely see that Cam Newton comparison, and I think in the right offense, a lot of RPO type action. I think as they work on his decision making, ideally he is able to sit for that first year. I don't see how he's an early enough pick to where they make him start.
Yep.
But I mean, if he has to, he has to. It's the NFL. But yeah, in terms of Will Levis, the age is one thing, but then he does have a incredibly quick, strong arm. But I have to believe with all the stuff that he's turning down to not show his talents or possibly lack thereof, I don't know if it's that he has such sincere belief and confidence that his agent or whoever else has said, we've got some people interested in you. And maybe not to say like, don't show them that you're not worth it, but I don't think you need to do anything. Like these other guys may jump over you in some teams' eyes, but there's enough teams that we feel like you're going to be that top 5, top 10 at worst NFL pick, and you're going to go to a team and get paid. So if you go and you have a poor senior and you get outplayed by some of these guys that they didn't even know. Was it Jaron Duran at a BYU? If you go out there and get outplayed by one of these other guys, then you're screwed. Then you're out of top 15, top 20, and then it's going to tumble. So I don't know. Somebody had to tell him something because that's just so bizarre to me.
Agreed.